Good morning. It's Sunday. And you know who we haven't talked about in a long time? That's right. So the by-election in Battleriver Crowfoot is coming up August 18th. Little less than a month away. And Pierre's been busy going to all the small towns that he had no idea existed, because I doubt he could pick out where Battleriver Crowfoot is on a map. But he's been making his way all around, shaking hands, kissing babies, bitching and moaning that there's too many candidates on the ballot.
That would make it so that only real candidates who are truly running to put their name forward in our democracy are on that list. But either way, we have to take action because this is a scam. It is unfair, it is unjust, and it must stop.
Look, I don't know that I'm a fan of the longest ballot thingy, but if people want to run as independents, that's democracy. I don't know that it's a scam. And if you think it's going to confuse the voters, maybe you're not running a great campaign. I mean, let's be real, that's not the reason he lost in Carleton. I think the voters were clear. Now, this all started because he lost and needed to find a safe place to run another election. And Damien Keurig stepped down of his own volition, with no promises, I'm sure, despite him turning around and getting a position as principal of Upstream Strategy Group, a full-service government relations and public affairs consultancy. Now, I get it, Pierre's got to win. If he doesn't win, what the fuck's he gonna do then? The other annoyance is that we're going through all of this, and then he just turns around and has to have a leadership review. What if he's not successful there? The duly elected candidate said fuck you to his constituents. You potentially might get stuck with Pierre, who, despite being born in Alberta, doesn't care about Alberta. Certainly doesn't care about Battleriver Crowfoot. So far, this is the list for Battleriver Crowfoot of people running in this by-election. And granted, there's a lot of them. Some legit. Oh look, the Libertarian Party of Canada. And it goes on and on. Oh, there's Pierre. There's still time for candidates to put their name forward, commit to the campaign. Some people have been campaigning for quite some time. Some have just popped in. And I mean, there's two predominant candidates, aside from Pierre, that have garnered a lot of attention. Sarah Spanier and Bonnie Critchley, both of whom live in the riding, both of whom have said they're running to represent their constituents because they live in the community. Now, there's been a little bit of drama, but that's politics. The goal of anybody running is to win. And unfortunately, sometimes you do things to help yourself win. Now, will any of these candidates break the heart of Pierre Poilievre? I mean, Alberta, especially small town Alberta, hates anything woke. And that is probably the safest constituency in all of Canada for a Conservative candidate. But what the people of Battleriver Crowfoot need to understand is that generally, you vote for somebody that lives in your constituency. I mean, at least that's the hope, especially for small town Alberta. You want somebody that's going to represent you, somebody that knows what you're all about. Now, I'm sure Pierre's been briefed on everything. He says all the right things in his little speeches, little town halls, meet the people. But how often do you think Pierre Poilievre is going to be at his constituency office in Battleriver Crowfoot? Moreover, how is that going to impact Battleriver Crowfoot if Pierre is not successful at his leadership review? Will he stay an MP? Will he say thanks but no thanks? Either way, it's going to be impactful. For anybody that doesn't know where Battleriver Crowfoot is, it's right here, borders Saskatchewan, southern Alberta. And as of Friday, there were 108 candidates. Now, obviously, even if some of those candidates are conservative, they can't run for the CPC. CPC has a candidate. And so again, they're running as independents. Some are more left, some are more center, and some are right. I mean, wrong, but right. You know what I mean. My hope is that the people voting, who are going to make it out to cast their ballots, vote for what's best for their riding, not just to give Pierre a seat. Is he going to win? I guess we'll have to see. Probably. And if that happens, I guess all the voters are going to have to see how it's going to be impactful to their area. Because it's fine for Pierre to put on a cowboy hat, ride around in a convertible to a parade that nobody showed up for. But the only thing that matters are these dates here. Election Day and advance polls. And I'm sure people are like, why don't Bonnie and Sarah join forces? Pick one of them to run to make sure Pierre doesn't get in. I mean, that's an option, but anybody that wants to run has the opportunity to run. And whatever happens, happens. So good luck, Battleriver Crowfoot. I don't believe all of you living in that area are blinded by the blue. Fuck. Wrong choice of clothes today. Pierre hasn't really changed since he lost his seat. Oh, he's gonna make you think he has. And then he's all about you guys.
This place is essential. This is a very important part of Canada. And it would be an incredible honor should I get the chance to serve all of you, to be your voice, to be your humble servant on Parliament Hill. I come to you in a spirit of humility, and I say that if given the chance, you will have no greater, no louder, no bigger voice to fight for the values in which you believe and in the country for which we all give ourselves. Thank you very much.
And so on August 18th, the choice will be up to the voters of Battleriver Crowfoot. Are you going to vote for somebody that is going to help make your area a glass half full or entirely empty? I'll leave you with this, because if I wanted to be a petty bitch, I would say I agree with Black Hat Guy. Every CPC voter in Battleriver Crowfoot needs to stay home. Just say no to federalism. Because Pierre rejects Western independence. No shit. Although if we do separate, and Pierre is running in Battleriver Crowfoot, maybe he could get a chance at actually being the Prime Minister, King, Supreme Ruler of Alberta. I guess he and Danny would have to battle it out. I'd pay money to see that fight.